Hey, how's it going? Today is 15th of January. We're taking a look at the market, what kind of opportunities are available out there. It might be worth touching on this one, just in case perhaps it would fit very well with everything what I'm covering today. I have reached out and perhaps I did share an example of cover. That would be natural kind of way of sourcing natural resources. There's an initiative set up in Europe. I have reached out to perhaps a person. If he, I just share opportunities to the person might be interested in taking this opportunity. If not, it's cool. Everyone's good, I guess. As if there are opportunities, if other people might be interested, I'm looking to work with very, very serious people. I think this person is very serious, so I thought it might be great, I guess, experience for everyone involved. And from that, I will be progressing into some of the opportunities. This email that I have received this morning, that would be finance opportunity, overseeing finance, and it comes to manufacturing. So that would be 20,000 pounds that you can receive for your manufacturing business within West of England or Bristol, right? Let's try to understand this opportunity a little bit better. Briefly, let's cover what I'm gonna be taking a look at within this video, right? So this is all the thing, all information I'm gonna be working with, right? That would be, you could be eligible for 20,000 grant funding your production or perhaps manufacturing business based in the west of England. When made smarter, west of England could give you tools you need to get your business ready for a digital future. So I don't know the details. I don't even know if money will exchange hands, right? But if anything, there might be some opportunities there, and it's potential non-profit, right? So that's really government institution. So there might be some opportunities available, I guess. Then they referring digital future. You need to be careful who are the company who gonna hold and store that information. If that's gonna be UK's company or if that's gonna be outside UK's company, and what kind of then they're saying digital. Perhaps within the contract they're gonna outline what kind of information they would like to collect and everything. So they'll be careful of that. Myself, I have reached out to some of those organizations, and that's things what I would ask. And from that point, I would consider if I actually want to do anything with those organizations, right? They're worth noting. So if it's not necessarily would be held within the laws of data protection are different based on the region. Worth mentioning, right? So if that's only digital, but it's not necessarily limited to that. I haven't taken part. I have reached out to the team. I have filled in the form, right? Usually there would be no response. That's a tax money, my tax money, and there would be no response. That's my overall feedback. But perhaps other people might have different experience, and let's touch on those just in case, for whatever reason, people are not interested in responding to me only. But overall, let's progress, right? If you're eligible, you could have access to a 20,000 grant for the funded student intern. Okay. I don't know. So again, so that means 20,000 will be covered for student. So student, if you were to take a look at the apprenticeship program, some of those apprenticeship programs would pay you additional funding available if that's something that you yourself might be interested in. But I guess they might have a list. Yeah, and so every time and they would outline something within the contract, that would be perhaps another issue there. Leadership training course, perhaps good. So there's more leadership training, great. Always for people improving themselves and personal development. The program is closing in spring, so don't hesitate to sign up. Perhaps if you or myself without, I would say do not sign anything on the contracts. If anything, try to understand what this program is all about. Myself, so I have taken a look at potentially sourcing raw resources, and from there, once you have potential of those, you can progress into manufacturing and or use cases, right? But all the processes it can be very complex. And perhaps these people want to understand this process. Okay, so what you want to build, where you're gonna get it, all those kind of things, right? But what I'm saying is that opportunities might be there, right? In just having necessary puzzle pieces in place and how you're gonna build all those things all together, right? Perhaps that would be the process, right? Or so to say. That's how I understand it, right? We are offering manufacturers, makers, and producers wide range of support to help them introduce the right technology to tackle business challenges. Made Smarter, West of England, designed to assist local small and medium enterprises to understand or overtake production challenges throughout the digital technologies. This will help businesses like yours to innovate, create new opportunities in the process. It will also boost productivity, creativity, more value of your customers. We keep referring to digital technologies. I don't know what they mean by digital technologies. I thought it would be processes, so to say, or help you to develop products, right? That's what I would expect all the businesses to look assistance for, and but they keep referring to digital. Myself, I don't know. There might be some trickery going on in referring to digital. They might say that for 6 months we will charge you this amount, and this funding will gonna be able to go overall towards that. So I guess that's a trickery. Then that's how I understand it. Myself, I see this opportunity is way different, I guess, compared to others, right? So let's begin, right? So that will be step one-to-one sessions, right? Myself, I do understand everything how to do it, so I don't need it. But it's great that the opportunities are there, right, for others, right? I have recently, about an hour ago, I had a conference call from a representative from the National Composite Center, and we have discussed the process of potentially working together. So perhaps the more people, if you're looking for assistance, right, and you're looking to work with other places, feel free to reach out to me. I would give you that guidance of where to begin, if where to start based on your age. So if you don't have perhaps necessary experience of where to begin, feel free to chat me, and can bring you up to speed of how to engage with the team, and but potentially we can work together even if you're interested, motivated, ambitious individual, professional. Great, we can progress from there. That will be one-to-one sessions. Great, let's progress. Grants of up to 20,000 access match funding. Grants, so that will be match funding. Again, there's a wording there. Match funding, that would be most likely 50%, not necessarily 100%. That would potentially be you need to have your own capital, or so to say, right? Not necessarily grant funding. So they begin with the grant funding, and they progressing into match funding. Again, trickery. A little bit of trickery going on, but either way, let's progress. Skill support, so that would be perhaps engagement with universities, right? So potentially that's places where you can source finance, right? I have recently, I think it was 2 weeks ago or so, right? So I knew the point of contact that I met with that person. I already knew. I have sent them perhaps two emails already that I said I need another two just to catch up with speed. So the person is perhaps doing something. I don't know what with the person there, and we need to catch up with speed. The person is too slow for my liking. Perhaps other people prefer doing things slowly. I guess the time is money. That we need progress. I need another two or three people to catch up with speed of what we required, right? So, but I guess support is there. I think overall eligibility was different previously, so now we have lowered the bar. I think your business, last time I have seen about a year ago, the similar program that was government's website, and I was taking a look at within that area, within that postcode, what kind of opportunities are available. There was very similar opportunity that, but your business had to generate a certain amount every year. I think it will be within millions, perhaps 50 millions or so. So I think it's just opportunity was made for 5 businesses back then. So perhaps they have lowered the bar, and they have to work out all the bugs within the system, and now they're looking to introduce the same system perhaps to entry level businesses, which is great. We're all about support and help. That's all this channel is all about. If we can, if we if you actually need assistance, feel free to chat to me, right? And or there's professionals there who potentially are being paid by my tax money to support you and me, even better. So that's overall eligibility. There's delivery partners there, so there's two universities, and I think there's another college within the area, right? So that would be Bristol College. So they have six-axis robot, right? So if it's something yourself you're interested in, I don't know yet, but most likely I will be able to source finance and develop this person to develop his his own robots. Since this robot and price of it is overpriced, I can tell you right now, perhaps it's only six, perhaps seven companies who can build those. Yourself, if you're interested in building those, I would need a person who has a background in coding, that would be C++ and Python or engineering, right? So, or both, if ideally, right? If you have that, reach out to me. We can build those nice and easy, right? Yourself, if you're interested in learning more, I have published a book, Game Structure. In this book, I'm taking a look at business and everything related to business, and I'm sharing some of the concepts of the business, what I personally believe would be important for many people to understand. Then entering into business and knowledge and expertise required of tackling some of those issues. And overall, it's very beginner friendly, I guess. That's how I'm looking. I'm sharing some stories. I think great, cool kind of stories of my personal experiences, but it will be more of the beginner friendly, I guess. So entry level, I guess, people. Let's have more of the entrepreneurs venturing and succeeding. That's something I set myself to accomplish within this book. Hopefully, I could share it with as many people as I can. You can find it QR code in the Connect Company's website below. Just overall my own feedback, right? It's as taking a look at all challenging current processes, right? Since the recent UK have acquired some of that hardware, right? And use cases for some of the hardware. I don't know if it's accurate, but I've been told that might be open source. So everything what myself or other businesses might be able to do, it would be open source. Even that might be a challenge, I guess, or even accessing some of that hardware. That might be a challenge, I guess, for limiting factors of who can access that. I guess since it's been funded by taxpayers' money, I'm paying taxes, so I thought it should be open for everyone. So even for your perhaps academia, industry, or individuals, everyone, there should be a process in place, and I believe everyone should have access to some of that hardware, right? That's my own understanding, right? And I'm looking to challenge the current way perhaps of doing it. And my argument for that would be Moore's law that says that all hardware potentially would lose its value over time, and or if anything will improve or double. So every 18 months, performance of those super mega computers will double. My argument is, might as well, if you investment was made, might as well use it. That's the only thing. Let's touch on that and close on that. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next one.